Welcome back, friends, followers, and transients, to another episode of Banished with me, Vapor. Thank you very much for the input on the last video, so we're going to stick with this lighthouse. I've also, I just did this before I started playing. I had a quick look through the different pubs. The Pilgrim's Rest seemed to make a lot of sense. It's a similar style. Okay, this looks like wood and stone, but I'm looking at slate roofs more than anything. And kind of as similar as possible, and it kind of works. And then I also, just because of the name of it, the Captain's House, that made so much sense. Again, you know, slate roofs, bricks. I don't want to be like doing wooden houses and stuff. I mean, these ones have slate as well, but a wood. What did we put over here? Yeah, wood and slate, but I'm just thinking more like bricks because that seems to be like the way forward. For I was going to say more civilized areas, maybe not the right way of putting it, but you get what I mean. So I have been looking through the different like storage solutions. I'm trying to find something that works here. Now this is going to be a wooden warehouse, but I like this one because it's got like cranes and stuff like that. Not too sure why it can't be placed there. I'll have to figure that out, but it just looks a little bit more substantial than the other things. There's something bugging it there. Let's have a look. Let's see. Okay, something definitely there. Let's see, cancel removal. Is there anything in this area? Nope. Remove structures? Nope. Remove resources? Nope. There's some invisible roads there, apparently. How strange was that? Let's see. Oh, there's still something going on here. It's not a road. What could that be? So it's kind of... There's more than one actually. There's a few of these little red squares that we can't build upon. How peculiar. So it's somewhere here. So it won't let me do that. What else could it be? We tried doing cancelling. Let's try see what happens there. Let's grab a random building. No, it's still there. What is that? Let me add fact. Show. What are we looking for? Status icons. Well, it doesn't. Might as well put somebody in there. Doesn't appear to be an actual icon. That's. I don't know. Kraljug, if you're still watching, what do you think of that? Or maybe somebody else can answer that question. I'm going to leave this area for the moment though, because I want to be able to get that in. And it is just a little bit of decoration stuff there. Oh my goodness. Should we put some people? Have we got spare people? We have. Let's put some people in these markets. Let's leave that as one actually. Is that everybody? 1, 2. Because at least what they'll do is they'll move stuff out of some of my storage areas. 10. I must have quite a few of these around. Wow. I'll take 1. Oh, wait a minute. I built a huge market over here, didn't I? What do you need? Oh, you're selling stuff. Oh, the Pilgrim's Rest. We have one over here too. I couldn't remember. We're not using any of these. Look, storages are full. Oh, we've hit the maximum food limit. That's what that is. So I'll take 1. Yep. Did I build a bigger market anywhere? I don't think I actually did. It's interesting. Wait a minute. Let's have a look. See market. At least I think. Merchant? Nope. Food limit. Doesn't tell me. I forget what sort of people. I thought it was merchants that worked here. Let's see if we can locate one of the people. That way it will tell us. This is how long it's been since I've really looked into that sort of stuff. Clearly. Can we actually see it? Pause the game. Here we go. You are our vendor, not merchant. There we go. 15. Why does it need 15? This person is not very healthy at all. They all take 1. Okay. Alright, we're cycling through the vendors, not the actual locations of vendors. But what building have I put in that requires so many? I'm not too sure. Don't feel like I have, but maybe I have somewhere along the lines. Let's drop this down to 1. There we go. How are we now? Vendors, 13 of 13. Oh, it must have been that building. So yeah, they're going to move resources around, which will take some of the stuff out of the storage areas. And it'll also bring food and tools and things like that across to maybe where they're needed. I can't believe food is full. I don't even feel like I'm producing that much, although it depends what my population is. We've not really looked at that yet, to be honest, have we? So, what does this building do? Oh, this is just a church. So or essentially, we can do that. Right, let's turn that back off because it irritates me. It lets me know that I'm not playing the game properly, essentially. Okay, so, right, this episode, I say almost 10 minutes in. So, I was tempted to time-lapse and do some decorating, but I wanted to do, like, quite a big time-lapse. So I'm just wondering if... I mean, I need to figure out what's going on here first, because that's going to slow me down. But what I'd like to do... Oh, man, the trees growing around here. This actually looks a lot better. And this is all randomly grown. This is nothing to do with me. I'm actually liking how that works. I think we need to put another one over here, just to kind of top up this area. Yeah, it's not too bad at all. But yeah, I want to do all the little finishing touches over here. Anything in here that kind of springs to mind at the time. I want to finish this area off. Just have a quick pass through here. Maybe put some bits and pieces in there. So maybe make a start on this as well, because we just placed these in and didn't really do anything with them yet. But do I do that now and do a time lapse? No, I'm going to do that tomorrow. Definitely, 100%. So it will be Monday tomorrow. So Monday's episode will have a time lapse and some of me just playing in general. We might go for a slightly longer episode, maybe like a 45-minute episode, something like that. But what I want to do is I want to start focusing on like the main town area, because this is going to be quite a big thing. So I'm kind of thinking to myself, if I tackle it in stages, I won't get kind of bored or just blinded by what I'm actually doing and it kind of not looking very good. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay out some roads. These roads can obviously be removed later on, but at least if we start making a grid and kind of a pattern of what we want to do. I think this area here is going to be nothing really, because it's so small. Maybe some kind of garden, but it's going to be mainly just a way of getting across from here to here. But I'll probably change this bridge to a drawbridge because it makes a little bit more sense. But I'm just kind of thinking to myself, would I need a bridge here? I mean, I kind of feel like I do. Or would we force people to walk all the way around? I mean, the next bridge is, wow, all the way up here, and they're drawbridges. So it does need something here, doesn't it? Maybe a little bit further up. Or maybe here. Somewhere halfway between the two areas. Kind of parallel to the train bridge. Now this is a shame that we can't have a drawbridge on here, because it means, in a sense, no ship would actually, technically, be able to pass through here. Duck, duck, duck. Oh no, he actually made it underneath. Fair enough. We wouldn't get any big ships under there, that's for sure. But maybe they don't need to come upstream. Maybe they would come in from here. We could say the sea is over here. Yeah, okay. Lots and lots of thoughts, but no action. Vapor, come on, get some action in. Let's have a go with these roads. I've only, for those of you that have watched the collaboration series between myself, Noble Rambler, and Night Ghost, you'll be aware of these roads because that's the last time that I used them. In fact, I'm going to clear some of this stuff out because I can't see what I'm doing. I can't see the forest for the trees. Is that the saying? There we go. rid of some of this. There we are. Oh, the deer have took their food away from their grazing patch. Oh. And we got a train track coming in there as well, so I have to remember that. There we go. A blank canvas. Yeah, so the last time I used these was in the George series, so I'm not like 100% with them. What's the difference between the two? Texture 2. I kind of prefer this one, I think. I mean, I like the subtle greys and blues in the side here, but I prefer. Actually, no. We're gonna go with this one, I think. Yeah, definitely. We're gonna go with that one. So, not necessarily any roads coming down here, I don't think. Or we could maybe just have one to a dead end. Maybe that would make sense. So that is the dead end, isn't it? Yeah. So if we say if we keep this bridge here, we could have some kind of link to it. So something maybe like so. I'm tempted to move that bridge across a little bit. I don't know. There is a road that comes through here, isn't there? Yeah. We could keep it, I think. And we need to. Oh man. Completely messed it up. So is there in here? So we have a slightly shorter road, which kind of marries up with that quite nicely. Let's see if we can. And it's a slightly smaller road. So is there a way? There's got to be one of these kind of. Is it that one? No, that one seemed a little bit too wide. There's got to be. There's got to be one that works with that. I think we can make our own if we need to. That's the single. Yeah, we kind of need something like that wide. Okay, I guess we're going to have to make our own. So if we get as close as possible to it, and like something like that, and then we put the... Well, actually, we can have another bridge here, aren't we? So, kind of need to do the same, I suppose. And like so, maybe. Yeah. Although I don't know if we need a humongous road coming down here, but it depends what we put here. We could potentially have some, like a private wharf here with some little boats, maybe that people would come down here with. So maybe coming from the main town, it would make sense. Now this is the bit that's going to be fun, because I've never done this bit before. So, is that right? I think it is. And then, like so, I guess. What have we got here? What's the difference between these two? Sidewalk and sidewalk patch. Okay. Well, that's pretty easy to use, to be honest with you. It's not that difficult, is it? So, this is the bit that's going to be... It's not going to quite work. Maybe I'm going to need to make my own one of these. That's fine. We can do that. So we need the double, and we need this. It depends if we're going to go upwards from here as well, but I don't think we will. I think we'll do something like so. Then we'll probably go up. I'm debating whether to have some quay wall going around here. We'll kind of cross that bridge when we come to it, no pun intended. So I guess here, and that one. What does the patch one do? It's just a ghost patch. Okay, I see. So I could potentially do something like that. I'm trying to make the corner piece look a little bit more legitimate. Although the darker bit should be on the inside like that, shouldn't it? Yeah. Can we get that patch? Yes. I wasn't expecting the patch to need actual construction work. That's a little bit of a sucker. How did we do that one? We kept the bricks going. Really, the bricks should be going the opposite way, but Yeah. Oh, that patch is a bit of a glitchy thing. I don't know if I want to use that. That one needs to be swapped. I don't like glitchy textures. What happened there? Did it place it? I don't even know what happened. So it doesn't mind being like that, but when I do that... Oh no, there we go, I've placed it here. Imbecile. Okay, I really like these roads. They really look the part. Especially once you start getting some buildings along the side of them. I will get to that in this episode, don't worry. I'm not literally just going to place roads. So I think we'll come across and we'll do a sharp turn. Now these roads are subject to change, of course. Just because I'm placing them now doesn't mean I'm going to keep them that way. I'm trying to have a look how much space we've got. We've got quite a lot. I like the idea of having a church or something around this area. Just because it's kind of a peninsula. We are going to do the, is it the monastery? I think it's called. We will be doing that later on. This looks a little bit weird and glitchy though, doesn't it? Just slightly. You can't really notice it. I mean, I can see it, but it's not like completely terrible. Oh, will you give it a rest? It's the second time I've done that now. I wonder if it's to do with what's in this area. Anything? No, it might be the bridge. Hopefully we've solved that issue. Maybe we've got another glitched block. It's this one, isn't it? So we need to put you like so. There we go. More than one way to skin a cat. I think it looks better here because there's no rough edge. But I guess if I go into the key walls, this is the exact reason why that I'm not going to go crazy with this initially and work on the whole town, because yeah, some things are going to take a little bit of tinkering. What if I do something like that, and then what was it? Roads. I don't know if this will work, by the way. This is a guess. This is the ghost. Is this the? It is. Oh, that's a shame. I was hoping it'd allow me to place it there. But it's not too bad. Yeah, I think we'll definitely have some key walls along here. I don't know if I want to move that out a little bit. Possibly. Possibly. Can you hear the cogs in my brain turning? Because I sure can. It's really causing me to think a lot, which is a good thing, I've got to say. You're thinking, come on, Vapor, you said you were going to decorate. This is not decorating. Technically it is. It's all part of a process. I have to have the infrastructure in first before I can actually decorate. So yeah. Now I'm wondering, it will go underneath the road. Okay. And those deer are trying to eat the concrete. Oh no, it's glitched a little bit here. Damn, I thought I'd get away with that. Okay, so what we can do about that, I think, because I know John will probably point this out if I don't figure it out myself, is we can make our own things, can't we? Actually, is that gonna... Okay, so I didn't need one there. Okay, that's fair enough. Get rid of you and go back into the many menus that there are available and whack you in there. Perfect. Just kind of figuring out this corner here now, isn't it? It kind of makes me want to do this, but I don't think the river is going to go back far enough for me to do it that way, and I think it'll look odd. I might get away with that. We'll soon see in a second. Let's try this and let's hope for the best. Okay, let's get my favourite tool out. As long as we don't get the tearing effect where the water no longer exists, so to speak. Because I have a weird feeling that's what's going to happen. Let's try and drop it another level down. Be careful where you click with this sometimes. So you don't always need to click right where you expect to. Oh, can we get in there somewhere? Wow. That looks super deep there. Maybe we've gone a little bit too deep. Please don't remove my key walls. Okay. Yeah, I just took that one. I knew it would remove some stuff. Maybe that is a little bit too low. Yeah, I think that looks a little bit better. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Did we remove everything we needed to from here? I think we did. And maybe we could just something like that, I think. If we can get rid of this kind of strong edge. I don't mind a little bit of what would be considered like a sedimentary build-up. Because we're right on a corner here. If you think the water's rushing this way, you're going to get mud and soil building up in this sort of area. So it doesn't look too bad. I just don't like it when it's coming out of the water. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Yeah, I think that's going to work quite nice. Well, I say that loosely, because as soon as we do this, is it going to make loads of terrain come poking out the side? Probably will, just to irritate me. Yeah, it has. And it's the way in which I've done this corner. I'm going to have to kind of rejig this and try and get that angle in. I mean, I could put a boat or something there just to hide it. Or even like a fisherman's building. I don't know. Has this kind of unglitched itself yet? Let's have a see. No. I have no clue. They're still building these roads. Have we run out of stone? No. That's taken them so long. And I even put... I did spawn some stone into here just to help them out a little bit. But clearly they've used it all. Let's see if it will... This is it's a stone only stockpile. So I figured the game would probably use this one before it would use the one over here, unless this is full. Well, there is a lot of stone in there. So it's quite good that the game has kind of picked up on that. Okay. So I think, yeah, some key walls around, just on that one side. This is probably going to be my biggest key wall ever. Only to the point of where the town kind of ends, and then we'll fade it away, but can you feel the lag as we're scrolling over? And the thing is, we've not even done that much yet. Can you imagine? I'm thinking of a church. I definitely am thinking of a church over here. Let's have a look. Oh, we've got these Stonehenge and stuff. We could have it, maybe get some of these in abandoned church. I might put that somewhere, just randomly, and decorate around it. What else have we got? It's in here, isn't it? There's some really nice stuff in here. There's some old school stuff, and then there's some like really grand stuff. We want something. That is quite nice, actually. I like that. Not sure who made that model, but it is nice. That one looks very World of Warcraft. That's fine. I do like this one. Looks almost like a castle, though. It's got that kind of feel to it. Oh, this one's going to be a monster, isn't it? It is. Wow, that could be the one. I'm quite a fan of this one as well, though. I've used that one quite a lot in the past. That's quite nice. Some like strange things in it. I think we're probably going to go for the massive one, though. Now, how would you have this set up? I think it kind of fits right against the road, like so. Would we have it right there? I think not. I think we'll set it back a little bit. I'm going to try my best to keep it this side of that road, though. So maybe if we come... We want to put some graves in front of it, actually. So maybe somewhere there. Let's put a priest or somebody in there. And then we can have a road coming through, some graveyards. There's some different graveyards now, isn't there? Transparent, fenceless, monastery. Well, there's other stuff in here as well, isn't there? An abbey. Is this the one with the... yeah. See, this is the stuff. I definitely want to get this in. Does that line up with the door? It does if we put it all the way here. I think that... this is just perfect. I know I've used this already, but this just fits the bill so well. We'll kind of keep it kind of like a similar look to start off with here. So if we do another single piece, just to keep the spacings very similar, and then we can go to the longer ones. Same again here, I think. Yeah, this is going to work nice. I don't know if this is passable or not. We'll soon find out. I think we'll kind of keep this same sort of feel. Wait, this kind of seems a little bit tighter. I know it's not the same over that side. It's just the way it's kind of spaced out, but yeah. Oh man, this could take up a huge chunk of area. Let me actually look on the map. Get that perspective. I suppose not. When you get... yeah, we're going to have loads of room. I might do like... if we've got the church here, like a market area, a swimming pool, all those sort of stuff that we've got. And then maybe the houses are going to be more up here. Maybe like the town hall, that sort of stuff. All this, try and get it all this side of this little mountain. And we could have some other bits and pieces up here, but like... maybe this could be like the main area itself. That's what I'm thinking. Anyway, I think I'm going to leave the episode right here, and I'm going to stew on some of these things and have a think. But also, obviously, there's quite a few questions I've asked. If any of you guys have any opinions, if you understand what's going on here, then please let me know in the comments. But until next time, as always, take care.